And welcome, everybody. This is Gamesoverplastic, episode number 56. I am Midnight, back again, as always, joined by my lovely co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Mason. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I survived the snowstorm. That crazy, basically 2.5 feet of snow, almost 3 feet. It was ridiculous. Trees falling, people getting crushed with snow. But we're back. We're ready to go. Talk some fun gaming.
Oh, yeah. All right. And then, of course, last but not least, the master of graphics and the Bucky's fan, Hodge. How you doing, sir?
Always a fan of Bucky's. Can never not be. I'm doing good. I am excited to do this first version of this new format that we're doing. It's going to be a lot of fun, but always happy to be here talking games. And yeah, let's get it on. Wait.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Let's get.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, this is Games Over Plastic, the podcast for the agnostic gamers. No console wars. We just have fun over here. We come to you every Monday in 4K video glory at youtube.com/@gamesoverplastic. You can also find us on all audio streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, everywhere. Check us out on YouTube. Make sure you leave us likes and subscribe. Leave comments. Let us know what you think of the content. Let us know what you think of any lists and things like that. If you have write-ins for the show, leave them on there, and you could be featured in the upcoming episodes and all that fun stuff. And with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into this. Why don't we start in with some of those write-ins that I was just talking about, Sean?
All right. Yeah, we're gonna start with one write-in here, and this is a fun write-in from our good friend Dan XL. What is the longest single play session that you can remember? Now, I will go first because I have a very memorable one, and that is so back when the Wii was one of the first consoles I remember because I didn't have a 360 that like kept track of like exactly how long you were playing for, and like I'll never forget, like you got a little thing in the bottom, like in the you got like a little thing in the, like they had like a mail section on the Wii. Hodge, do you remember that?
I never had a Wii. I don't know.
Sorry, I forgot. They had like a little mail, so you could click it and it would like come up. Oh, every game you played that day. And I'll never forget. Me and my friends played Super Smash Brothers Brawl for 14 and a half hours straight, and it was insane. We were just bored, and we just played so much Brawl. We kept playing 99 live matches over and over again, and it was so much fun. And this was like 2008, so it was summer of '08. I was 11 because it was July. Oh my god, it was so much fun. I'll never forget it. It was a blast.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't usually play super long sessions these days. I try to, break it up and take breaks and stuff. I usually play just a couple hours at most. I do remember, like one time I do remember is when Skyrim came out. I do remember one Saturday when it first came out. I remember I got up at like 8 a.m. or something, hopped on the game about 8:30, and I remember I was still playing at like 2, 3 a.m. So I played through pretty much nonstop the whole day into the next morning. So that was an extremely long session. Didn't go anywhere. Ordered pizza. That game was awesome. What about you, Hodge?
Yeah, I have. I can't like think of as well. There's one that I can think of specifically, and then there's a couple where it's like recently. I've been unemployed twice in the last couple of years, just like between jobs, not like at that time I got laid off. And I remember one was when Final Fantasy Rebirth came out. That was early 2024 or whatever when that came out, and then just recently before I started my current job. I remember playing Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know how long I played, but I know there were days when I woke up started playing, and next thing I know, it's nighttime and I'm going to bed.
Jesus.
So it was probably at least 12 hours a couple of those days.
Whoa.
And then there was one time back in high school, back when World at War was the Call of Duty of the day, and me and my friends played up literally the entire night playing Nazi zombies, and then went and got breakfast in the morning. And it was so we played for probably, again, like 12 hours or something. But I it's very infrequent that I'm able to do that. I'm lucky to get 4 hours in a row nowadays. But yeah, there were those couple days where, like, yeah, during employment and high school weekends and whatnot, where it was at least 12 hours. And so I've done that a couple times. But yeah, it's definitely not as much as, like, you would think us being adults with, I mean, I'm not, I'm not married with kids or anything. So, like, I have my weekends free. So you'd think I'd be putting in like 10-hour days, but I never do. I have other shit to do, adulthood. So I wish I had the time to just every weekend be like, all right, I'm going to play for 20 hours this weekend. But unfortunately, that is not what we get to do. But
yeah, when I was a kid, I definitely had play sessions where I'd go like 8-9 hours. I'm just thinking about like sleepovers with friends where you just play, like, it'd be like it hit like 9 or 10 o'clock. You're just like, all right, we're just gonna play games the rest of it. And then you'd play games till you fell asleep, basically at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Like, I remember Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Like, me and my friend Donnie would play it all the time, and we'd just play through the campaigns, like all the various campaigns. And I remember, like, one time we both fell asleep with it on, and I rolled over. And Hodge, when you hit X and it would make that like dunk noise, like on like the menu?
I'd have to remember.
It's like the confirmation like noise. And I remember, like, our TV was blasted for some reason, and I rolled over and hit that and went dunk, and we both like woke up like, what the heck's going on? But yeah, like, I remember doing stuff like that. It's like all the time. But that 14 and a half hours for me was definitely the longest.
Yeah,
which was awesome.
Yeah, I do remember as a kids, that was back in the day. We'd go out, we'd be playing outside, doing whatever, and then when the street light came on, quote unquote, that's when you came in. You'd have dinner, and then you'd play video games the rest of the night, and it was so much fun.
Me and that kid Donnie, we'd have sleepovers all the time because we were big baseball fans, baseball players. We would go outside, we'd play catch for like hours, just playing baseball. We'd play like long toss and all that, and then we'd just go in and play video games. It was great. All right. Do you guys want to move on to the next question?
Let's do it.
All right. So we have another write-in here from our other good listener and our other good friend, Meatball. And Meatball wants to know, what is the best weapon in video games? Now, Minette, I'm going to throw it to you first, Mr. Multiplayer back in the day, grinding out those Call of Duty games. So what's the best weapon in video games?
Oh man, that's a tough question. And you would think I would have thought of this in advance since I put it in the document, but I didn't. So let me spitfire this off the dome here. Well, one, I guess I'll just go with one that quickly just comes to me, is the battle rifle in Halo. The Halo battle rifle, the burst rifle. It was amazing. One of the best feeling guns of all times to shoot. 3 bursts or so to the head, 3 to 4 bursts, they're done. Awesome. Can't beat that. Also, I forget what it's called, and shame on me, but the like the crystal sword or whatever in Halo was awesome too.
It's called the battle sword or whatever. I can't remember.
You mean just the sword?
Yeah, the sword in Halo. That thing was
called
awesome
the sword,
too.
right?
I don't know what it was called, honestly.
Maybe the Covenant sword, something. But yeah, it was just
that thing.
Covenant
awesome
sniper
too.
rifle is my favorite weapon in Halo. Now, I don't think it's the best weapon, but that's my favorite weapon.
Yeah, Halo has great weapons. What about you guys?
Okay, so
I was just gonna say that's exactly where my mind went, was Halo, Needler, battle rifle, sword. It's all that, but I'll have other ones. But Sean, you can go.
All right, so first I got a couple. I got one funny one, the Groovatron from Ratchet and Clank. That's awesome. You throw it out in there, and all the enemies just start dancing. They're like, I love the Groovatron. But honestly, come on, guys, it's either the Buster Sword for Cloud or the Keyblade.
Yeah,
specifically, if I had to pick a specific Keyblade, Oblivion, the Oblivion Keyblade. I freaking love that thing.
Oblivion's great. I've always just loved the Kingdom Key. I just love the.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Key is freaking awesome. I also like Mickey's Keyblade. Like, I love
just
Mickey's
the alternate colors, where it's silver and gold instead of gold and silver,
silver and gold.
I mean, this is, and then for me, obviously, I play Fortnite a lot, and there's a lot of great weapons in Fortnite to play with. But yeah, I don't know. Like I was gonna say, yeah, Buster Sword, Keyblade are amazing ones. Yeah, I don't know. I should have thought about it more too. But yeah, I mean, any shooter that I was obsessed with, like I remember, it wasn't really that the gun was great, but I remember back in the Call of Duty 4 days, just getting level 50 and you unlock the 50 caliber sniper rifle, and just being so pumped that you got it, even though there are other snipers that were better, but just the fact that you got to level, or 55, I should say, not 50, and you unlocked the, or no, maybe you did unlock it at 50, but you leveled 55. I can't remember, but you get that 50 cal rifle right when you're kind of at the end of the prestige, and you just felt so good, like, yeah, I unlocked, because that was the last weapon you unlocked, and so you get so pumped that you unlocked it. And yeah, there's but yeah, again, my mind was immediately drawn to Halo just because every weapon in that game is awesome. Like even in the newer ones, they have the spike. I can't remember what it's called, but it's that gun that just shoots a big spike and it can destroy Warthog in one shot. Like there's a rocket launch. Obviously, the rocket launch from Halo is great. Rocket jumping back in the day, and
Halo's awesome.
The sticky grenade. I love the plasma is what it's called, but this
I love how no matter where you grew up, everyone calls it the sticky grenade. Everyone's like, "Oh, throw a sticky."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, honestly, I would just have to say Halo in general. That's the best weapon in. Well, I guess Halo technically is a weapon, so yeah, the video game series Halo is the best weapon in video games.
Underrated weapons. Resistance has some really good weapons. The bullseye from Resistance is freaking awesome, and the auger gun from Resistance is pretty cool too. The auger, the bullets could go through walls. It was pretty sweet.
Nice.
I'll give a shout out to the weapons from what was that game? With the talking weapons from
High on Life.
It's just High on Life, yeah, with the talking funny weapons.
Those are funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And then also making just weird ones in Dead Rising back in the day, like running people over with lawnmowers and stuff. Making all the weird weapons back in that game back in the day, yeah. A lot of great ones, but yeah, there's too many to choose from.
Yes, sir.
But Halo wins.
All right. Sean, we got one more question.
We're gonna skip that question.
Oh, I had an answer. What the heck?
All right, fine. Alternative question also from Meatball. Who is the cutest GOP listener?
Yeah. This is an easy one. Yeah, I was going to say Lockmort. Easy.
Lock, yes.
My Valentine. Shout out to Lockmort.
Lock is a beautiful, beautiful man. Yeah. That's
why we had the same answer.
Yeah. It's Lock. Sorry, Meatball. It ain't you, Jimmy Neutron ass.
What do you say, John? You agree with Locke?
My dad.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Of course,
my dad.
Using some nepotism.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, that was the write-ins, everybody. Make sure you guys write in, and you guys could also get featured on episodes, as I mentioned. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and hop into my Midnight's favorite games, because I missed the episode when Lockmort, previously mentioned, along with Sean and Hodge, got together and they counted down their favorite games, number 30 through 21. So now I am going to give my games 30 through 21. And after I give mine, we're just going to have real quick, Sean and Hodge will recap what theirs was, but they're not going to explain their games because they already did. Go back and watch that episode. But just for some synergy and so you can remember what theirs was, they'll recap it. So let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Now, I'm not making any edits to my previous games. I think that's what the arrangement was. So some of these games, actually, one in particular for sure, would have been ranked far lower on my list. But since we're not making edits, it is what it is. I'll recap real quick what my previous 20 was, I suppose. So 20 was Octopath Traveler 2. 19 was Assassin's Creed 2. I hope this is right. I'm going off of actually backlogged instead of your source.
Midnight.
Never mind. I'm not going to recap it. Do you have the list, Hodge? I can recap it later.
Do what you want.
Yeah, just go through your top. Once you finish your top 10, we can go through your 20.
All right.
I'll get it.
Sorry. All right. Here we go, guys. My number 30 is a game called Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 from In Exile. In Exile is making Clockwork Revolution, which I think we're all excited for. Their previous game, Wasteland 3, was an isometric, XCOM like kind of shooter, but with an awesome RPG story with a lot of choice and consequence, set in a post-apocalyptic Colorado. It's all snowy. You make a lot of choices. It's wacky. It's really good, and I highly recommend it. Awesome game, really fun. Wasteland 3. You guys have any thoughts on that? You guys haven't played that?
No, I always heard good things about it, but it's not my type of game. But I remember when it came out, everyone was saying it was like a good, like return to a form for that series or something. Everyone was saying it was really good, but I don't know anything about it.
All right, and what was your 30? Sean?
It was Halo 3.
Nice.
Yeah, mine was the Midnight Walk.
Nice. All right. My 29 is BioShock Infinite. Ooh. Awesome game. This is set in Colombia in the sky, beautiful colors, awesome characters. I love this game. It has an awesome story. It has fun traversal, fun shooting, great story. I love it. I'll just keep it short. I'm going to keep all these relatively short because this is just a supplement. So BioShock Infinite. I know you guys love it.
Yep. That was on my that was number 22 on my list, but 29 was Star Wars Battlefront 2 for me.
Nice.
Tilu Part 2, The Last of Us Part 2.
Ooh, awesome game. I love it, Sean. Hell yeah. I'm a truther now. All right. 28. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's right. The only Zelda I've beaten. And what a game it was. On the Nintendo 64, absolutely loved this game. I was completely wowed by this game. The graphics were insane back then. Nowadays, you look at it and you're like, what? But back then, man, that open world was stunning. I remember you get to Hyrule Field. Nowadays, it's like completely empty, but back then it was like, whoa. But I remember going into, the little dungeons or whatever and completing the puzzles, throwing the boomerang, playing the ocarina. It was super sweet. I loved it. I beat the game. I had a great time. It's one of the GOATs. It's one of the all-time classics, and that's why it's my number 28.
Nice. Yeah, that's a phenomenal game. I had that at my number 14. Was that where I had that on my list? So
shout out to the Water Temple.
Yeah, absolutely love that game. Because again, I didn't play the game until I was like 25 or 26. So I was like, oh, is nostalgia what carries this game? No, it's awesome. It's so
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What was yours? 28. Hodge.
Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
Sean?
Uncharted 4. Back-to-back Naughty Dog games.
I need to play those. I do. Yes. I really do.
Yes, you do.
All right. Number 27. Game Hodge and I like. Death Stranding from Kojima. We love Death Stranding. I've talked about it many times. I love the serenity of it. I love the music. It's a vibe, man. You can just kind of lose yourself in that world, just slowly trekking through it, carefully monitoring your steps, correcting your balance, spraying off the time fall off the packages to ensure a pristine delivery, avoiding the creatures and the enemies. It's just awesome. I love it. Shout out to Kojima and Death Stranding, the first one. The second one's great too, for the record. But yeah, that was my 27.
That was my number 8 on my list. But my 27 was Portal 2.
Okay.
Mine was GTA 5.
Heck yeah. Nice. My number 26 was a game that you played recently, Sean Mason. Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, it was about a year ago I played it. Yeah, about a year ago.
Yeah. Recent. When you get old, like me, a year is recent. So I love this game. That's why I recommended it to you. I love it so much. It's my 26. The best GTA-like game, in my opinion. I just had so much fun running around Hong Kong, doing kung fu, beating people's asses, grabbing them, putting them in fans, and using the environment, driving around, listening to Hong Kong music that I didn't understand but still sounded fun. The lights, the action, Hong Kong music. Sleeping Dogs, number 26. How about you guys?
I have not played that one, but my 26
was Star Ocean: The Second Story R.
I need to play that.
Mine was Tinykin.
All right. Number 25. All of our game of the year for 2024. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Great pick.
Awesome game. We love it. It's beautiful, amazing characters. Shout out to the best waifu in the world, Aerith.
Tifa.
She's the best girl, not Tifa. Shout out to my favorite character from this series, Yuffie. And I just love this game. I can't wait for part 3. Part 3 is awesome. They need to give it to us. We need it. We need it, Square. Give it to me now.
Inject it into my veins.
Yes, I need to play with my boys again. I need my Cloud. I need my Barrett. I need my Yuffie. I need, well, I guess I won't get much Aerith. Sag. Yeah, that was my number 25.
All right.
Mine was Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Mine was Mario Superstar Baseball.
My number 24. This is for all you haters out there. You can suck it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's right. This game is great. I love this game. Set in a beautiful Greece. I love the pristine islands, the white sand beaches, the turquoise water, the freedom. You can sail around. You can hijack ships. You can Sparta kick bitches off mountains. You can ignite swords with fire. It's just super fun. I thought the story was also pretty good. There was some really fun and funny side quests. Fun mythical weapons, like you get like the spear of Poseidon with like poison on it. It's just awesome. You can climb up the statue of Zeus. You can climb on his balls. It's awesome, man. That was like a feature that IGN covered in their review. They're like, yeah, you can climb on his balls. Shout out to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my number 24.
All right.
What was your 24, guys?
Mine was Mega Man 5.
Okay.
Mine was Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogleg.
Shout out to Hogleg because I'm doing my rewatch for you, Hodge. For you, I'm doing my rewatch, and
Why don't you do the reread? Why don't you do a reread?
I don't have time for that, man. But I'm watching all the movies. And I'm loving them. I've watched 1, 2, 3, and then I watched 6 because I'm an idiot. I accidentally watched 6. So I need to watch 4, 5, and then 7, 8. But yeah, I accidentally watched the wrong movie. But anyway, I mean, I've seen them all before, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah,
I have been listening, not reading.
Thank you, Hodge. Thank you.
Listening to the audiobooks, which are phenomenal. James McAvoy's Mad Eye Moody in The Goblet of Fire, and he's so good as him. Though I'd have to say the best so far has been, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but the guy who played Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones, actually. He plays Professor Lupin in the book, in the 3rd book, and he is so good as him. I highly suggest those audiobooks for anyone. You listen to them, you don't read them, but they're very, very, very good.
Yeah, so now that I'm watching these movies again, it's got me more interested in. I really want the Hogleg sequel now,
dude.
So
yes,
yeah, I'm more interested in the Hog universe now. And it's funny when you're watching these movies, you realize how little they don't give a fuck about the other houses besides Gryffindor and Slytherin. Like Ravenclaw has not been mentioned or shown literally like at all. Not once.
I mean, they get more into it in the books.
And Hufflepuff, like the only time they've ever been mentioned was in like 1 or 2 matches of Quidditch. Like that's it.
Yeah,
it's just all about Gryffindor and Slytherin. So
yeah, the others, yeah, they get their play in the books. Definitely. I mean, because Cedric Diggory is Hufflepuff and Cho Chang is Ravenclaw. So they get more play in the books, but yeah, in the movies they definitely ignore them.
Yeah, they don't care at all. It's funny. But yeah, I probably will listen to the audiobooks at some point, maybe while I'm walking or something. I want to listen to more audiobooks now, but at the same time, the full cast, it has music and sound effects and stuff, and any other one where it's just one person reading it, I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy it as much because this full cast has just ruined audiobooks for me. Yeah, it's hard to come down from that one.
Yeah. Right. But if they do other books like that though, if I do like Lord of the Rings full cast, I'm all.
If you want to, I can recommend a good audiobook for you. But anyway, it's one dude, but he does different voices and he does really good. But anyway,
nice.
It's like anyway, my 23, Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one. My favorite Call of Duty game. I love Call of Duty Black Ops 1 from 2010. Absolutely love it. Love the weapons in this game. iconic weapons. Of course, the FAMAS was one of the most broken weapons of all time. Iconic streaks, the Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs. Ooh, absolutely amazing. The best maps. Oh, I love the maps in this game. Of course, Nuketown and Firing Range came out in this game, but they also had Summit. They had Grid. They had just all kinds of crazy maps. What a great game, Black Ops. And Zombies also came out. No, Zombies first came out in World at War. Yeah. That's right. But they expanded Zombies big time in Black Ops. So there you go.
Yeah, Blops is a great Call of Duty. It's not my favorite. Obviously, 4 is my favorite, but it is so good. I think it's the best Black Ops game, but yeah. It was phenomenal.
It's great. What was your 23, guys?
Mine was Dr. Mario 64.
Oh.
Mine was Uncharted 2. We all three of us had a different Uncharted game in ours in that list, which was hilarious because Locke had Uncharted 3.
It's funny, every single time it came up, we were all talking about like, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 4, they're all so good. It's like a 1A, 1B, 1C. We all kept like saying stuff like that.
Yeah, and then we all had a different one on our list. Yeah, they're so good. Right. So good.
Yeah, I still got to play those 2, 3, and 4. I got them. I own them. All right. So number 22, Sean, Grand Theft Auto 5. That's right. I think for a long time I've said that my favorite Black Ops, my favorite GTA game is Vice City. But honestly, if we're really just being honest and just taking a step back, GTA 5 is the best GTA game. Just what they did with the online and plus like just the expanse and the epicness of that world. It's huge. It's beautiful. Even now it still looks great. And it came out in 2013. You know what I mean? It's just awesome. It had an amazing story with 3 great protagonists. There was so much to do. I really love that game. So I'm going to put GTA 5 slightly ahead of Vice City just because of the scope. It was just, there's a lot more content. There's a lot more to do. And it's a beautiful game. And you can't knock what it accomplished. The milestones and the sales speak for themselves. So GTA 5 is my 22.
Nice. And mine was, as I said before, BioShock Infinite was 22 for me.
And mine was Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which was like the remake of Crash Team Racing.
Okay. And then my number 21, which is not really 21 because it would be in my top 10, is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. What an amazing game. Henry and his adventures. Henry of Skalitz. This is an amazing game from Warhorse Studios, which I hope is not in trouble because they're losing devs and they're losing talent. I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't like it. But an amazing developer. They made an insane game with amazing immersion and so much choice and consequence. The story goes, the story kind of sticks the same, but it does branch in different ways and there is outcomes. It's just super awesome. The combat was very immersive and fun. You can brew alchemy, you could do blacksmithing. You could steal. There was crime and punishment. There was all kinds of fun and shenanigans to get up to. There was a lot of side quests that were very fun. The story was epic. Like the sieges were super long. Like I said, I'm going to keep this brief. So that was my number 21, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So there you go. That's my list. Wasteland 3, BioShock Infinite, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Death Stranding, Sleeping Dogs, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Call of Duty Black Ops, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah, Locke also had Kingdom Come at 21 because he said if once we adjust, I think once we get to like 50, we'll just kind of readjust it all to what we think. But I think because he said I think his would be top 5 if he put Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 if we edited it. So he was the same. And then my 21 was Control because I love that game.
And mine was Super Mario World.
All right. Yeah. And then your top 20 Midnight was Octopath Traveler 2, Assassin's Creed, is that 2 or Brotherhood? I can't tell by the 2. Okay, Far Cry 3, New Vegas, Last of Us Part 2.
Nope.
Or no, Part 1. Fable 2, I think. Yep. BioShock, Oblivion. I think that's Fire Emblem. I can't tell.
Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay, then XCOM. Ghost of Tsushima, Elden Ring, KOTOR, Persona
4 Golden. I got it from here. I got it. Okay. Yeah. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Cyberpunk 2077, Dragon Age Origins was number 4, Skyrim was number 3, Baldur's Gate 3 was number 2, And then Mass Effect 3 is number 1.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So
there we go. What beautiful lists we all have, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Some amazing games. And speaking of amazing games, how about we get into what we've been playing, huh? Shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do, we have a format here that Sean developed. And Sean, I'm going to hand it off to you to go ahead and run this down here. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, so with our new weekly show, we decided that, the what we've been playing section, we don't need to have it every week. It's kind of like we're going to do like a monthly update, we'll call it. Our nice little monthly update of what we've been playing. I think this allows us to get into more the nitty gritty of what we've been playing, kind of focus more on it, kind of give some more time to some games. I mean, I know in the past, for the what we've been playing, I've left out games I've been playing just because I didn't want to make the show 5 hours. For our listeners. So this will allow us to talk about more games. So this episode is going to be solely on what we're playing. So we have it sectioned out. So we have highlights, which is what you're currently playing / what you finished. We have a dropped section, which is a game that you were playing and you were just like, you know what, I'm done with this game. It's done. I'm not seeing it to the end. Song of the month, which is like just a notable song from a video game that you really liked. We have a character of the month, which is like your favorite character from the month of a game you played. And we have a what's next section. It's kind of like what you're planning on playing next. Now, you're not locked into those games, obviously. Like if you say, I'm going to go play, Madden 13, you don't have to go play Madden 13. Like, don't worry about that. But yeah, that's about it. Obviously, these things could change. We might, maybe instead of doing song of the month, maybe we'll change it and we'll do, I don't know, set piece of the month. Something like that. But, differently than the what we're playing section where we would just have one person go per time, we're gonna rotate. So someone's gonna talk about a game, and someone else is gonna talk about a game. We're just gonna go like that. So Hodge, we're gonna start with you with It Takes Two. So It Takes Two, take it away.
Yeah, sorry, I'm laughing because we're talking about how we're rotating, but me and Midnight both have 2 games, and you have like 7, so it's going to be a rotate for about 3 games, and you're going to go 4 times in a row. It's just funny. But yeah, It Takes Two. Me and my girlfriend beat this a week or 2 ago. Got every achievement because it sucks because for some reason this game was not cross-platform. I was going to go for the platinum, but you could only play like Xbox to Xbox, PC to PC, or PlayStation to PlayStation, and she has an Xbox, so that's how we played it, which is fine. But amazing game. This story was incredible. I loved every moment, and of course, as I talked about when I did briefly talk about this a week or 2 ago, Hazelight is quickly becoming one of my favorite studios. They're the set pieces and puzzles and just how every level has different mechanics. Like you're never doing the same thing 2 levels in a row. It's just constantly shifting and changing, and basically the genre of the game changes every level you play, and it's so cool that way. I mean, obviously it's always a co-op puzzler, but it's like in some levels one person's magnetized while the other person can grow bigger or smaller, and then in the next level you're like riding spiders and you can go up on ceilings and stuff, then you ride dinosaurs, and then like you're in a pirate ship. Like it's all just these amazing different set pieces, and I absolutely love this game. Again, I think Split Fiction had better gameplay and like how the worlds interacted with each other because you're constantly going between fantasy and sci-fi, but It Takes Two is by far my favorite plot of a Hazelight game. A Way Out had a great story. Split Fiction's story was okay. It was kind of like AI is bad, which it is, but it was like AI sucks, and it was kind of Assassin's Creed-ish of like you go into the thing via some like Abstergo type company, and so it plot just wasn't great in that, but this gameplay was. But the plot and gameplay in It Takes Two, absolutely loved it. I think my girlfriend said it's one of her, if not her favorite games of all time. So I was very happy we got to play through it again. But yeah, it's It Takes Two. I don't know if either of you have or have ever wanted to play it, but
collaboration.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the Book of Love. It's a goofy ass character, but yeah.
What was your favorite minigame in it?
Like the competition ones?
Like the competition minigames. Yeah.
Well, one was really funny. They had like a horse race one where you either had to jump or duck, and neither of us would miss, so we literally draw it every single time. And so we finally had to give up. For like, all right, we'll just move on. But, man, that's a tough one. There are so many fun ones. Oh,
And Hodge is dating a pro gamer.
Ooh, actually, I think even though it's not obviously like specific, I only like this because I'm a horrible chess player, and you can play chess as one of the mini games. Yes. And I actually beat her and got a checkmate. I'm horrible, like legitimately. I've only played chess a couple times in my life, but I am not. So I'm not good, but I was able to do it. I was like, oh hell yeah, I know how to play chess. But yeah, what about you? What mini games did you like in that game?
That's a really good question. I liked the I did like the chess one. That was fun. I like the snowball fight.
Oh yeah,
the snowball fight was pretty fun. I like that too. I just liked like ice skating too. Like you could go and you could just like ice skate around. I know it wasn't like an official mini game, but you could just do the ice skating in like the little winter village. I really like that whole area where you're like outside, you're in the village trying to get to the castle with a queen elephant. I like that whole set piece. I also liked when you go to like space, almost like you go like up and you're like in space. Going inside the clock was awesome too, like when you're inside the clock and you're just running around, you're doing like the rail grinding. That was so much fun. The insect part was really cool. I love that. Kind of reminded me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like overall, it's a great game. It Takes Two. I'm so glad I played it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I can't wait for, like I said, with Orbitals and Out of Words, even though those aren't Haze-like games, but like I love games like that. And she hasn't played A Way Out, so I think we'll probably play that eventually. But I would love to replay Split Fiction because that game is also so good.
You guys should play that one game that was on Xbox that I always forget the name. Damn it. Never mind. Damn it. What was that game? It was on Game Pass. It kind of has like a cartoon artsy look to it. It's a choice-based game, narrative game.
Oh, As Dusk Falls.
A Way Out, I think.
As Dusk Falls.
Said that.
Oh, did he?
A Way Out is the one where they break out of prison. Are you thinking of As Dusk Falls, that narrative?
As Dusk Falls, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
I remember you
Cody!
Sorry, I think I was looking up the Yakuza 5 thing.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, I think I did see that was on Game Pass, and I was.
Dude, that's a fun co-op game.
Is it? Can you do a co-op online, or is it you like just on a couch?
You can do it online. You can do both.
Okay. Yeah. Then if it's online,
no, it's super cool. Yeah, you guys will make choices. You can veto each other a couple times per story as well, which is a fun little element. Like if you really want to spare someone and she really wants to kill someone or someone, like you guys can have a veto war and see where the story branches. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to tell her about that.
You'll enjoy it.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
and it has replay value if you wanted to play it a couple times because the story can completely change different endings.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely talk to her and see what she wants to play because we're always trying to find co-op games to play with each other now. So.
I highly recommend it. I actually played it a second time even.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely bring that one up to her. But that's all I got with It Takes Two. So unless you guys have something else, otherwise, next up,
Sean.
All right, next up, I'm going to finally talk about, for the last time, Trails Beyond the Horizon, the final game of the Calvard Republic arc, the 3-game series. It was outstanding. Like, I talked about how my cloud save got destroyed and I had to start the game over, which, normally that's like, oh my gosh. But with this game, I was like super hyped about it because I got to re-experience it. This game was awesome. I think it's the best of the 3 Calvard games. It's awesome. It reintroduces some of the older characters, introduces some new characters. It's a great the third game of these Trails these various Trails arcs is often like when things get like uber crazy and just super crazy. And this really happened here. I mean, they go to freaking space in this one, and like the entire the entire kingdom, the country is like, what is going on here? Because technology has advanced so far. Like if you think about Trails in the Sky Midnight, like where technology was in that game, and then you look at this game, you're going to be like, what is going on? Like it is advanced so far, and it hasn't been that long. I love the aspect of the 3 different branching storylines where you have to go through each different one, but you can like choose which one you want to go through first. You can choose either Kevin, Reen, or Van. Van, who is like the main character of the first 2 Calvin Republic games. Reen is the protagonist from Trails of Cold Steel, and Kevin is a throwback all the way to Trails in the Sky. And it's awesome to just be able to choose which one you want to go through. I love just doing all the simple tasks around. Doing various quests, saving people, and then, discovering more about the world. There's a huge twist in this game revolving President Graham Hart, and it's pretty crazy. Kind of makes me view him a little differently because I really liked him in the first 2 games, and after this, I'm kind of viewing him very differently.
Is that kind of spoilery?
No, because it's...
You don't think?
No.
We should bleep that out, maybe.
No, we don't need to.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, it's a great game. I think one of the weaker parts of the game, though, is with the amount of characters, which I found this with Reverie too, which Reverie I freaking loved, but with this game, they are including so many characters in this one that a lot of the characters aren't as fleshed out as in previous games. Like, for example, Agnes, she kind of gets like... She was a very, very popular character in the first 2 Daybreak games. She doesn't get nearly as fleshed out as much in this game. Reset, same thing, not as fleshed out. Judith, same thing, which I love. Judith is my favorite character in Daybreak 1 and 2. Not nearly as fleshed out, not as many lines. But again, that goes to how many characters they were trying to bring in. They're trying to really tie all the arcs together. It ends on a great note, and I'm really excited to see... where the series goes from here, because they say that the series is about 85% done. Like the entire Legend of Heroes Trails Love series is about 85% done. So that I'm assuming there's probably going to be like one more arc of games. No idea where they're going to go with it, but I really can't. Wait. And the ending is pretty ridiculous, like insane. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's freaking insane. But yeah, I love the idea of going to space, though. That was really cool because it is really cool when you think about where they were in Trails in the Sky, and now they're in space.
Yeah. I'm really pissed that Trails in the Sky second chapter is not coming till fall. It needs to hurry up because I want to play it right now. And Sean, don't say it. Don't say it. I don't want to play the old one. I want that new hotness. I want that fresh coat of paint with the beautiful voice acting. I need it. And it seems like they're abandoning the whole Legend of Heroes name, by the way, because that branding wasn't anywhere on any of the new stuff. Even in like the fine print down below, I didn't even see any Legend of Heroes anywhere. Like on the Trails in the Sky second stuff.
I mean, well, this game came out after and it has the Legend of Heroes in it.
Okay. On the Trails in the Sky second chapter stuff, I didn't see Legend of Heroes.
They don't really ever call it the Legend of Heroes. It's always called Trails. It will be there. Trust me. It's going to be there.
Okay. Sean, since you have so many more games, you want to do your second game too?
Yeah, I can go right into my second game because these ones won't be as long. I'm going to start with a game. I'm going to go to my next game, and it's a game that I am currently still playing. That is Dragon Quest VII, the remake of Dragon Quest VII. So far, super fun. I'm about 8 hours into it, 9 hours into it, around there. I've played it before. I have not played it in a while though. Like it's been a while, but this remake is freaking awesome. Like the art style is I really love the art style. It's like that chibi art style. The characters, again, Akira Toriyama made these characters for Dragon Quest. So yeah, so far it's great. I'm gonna have a lot more to say about it next time, obviously. But yeah, it's overall, I'm really enjoying it. It's a classic, turn-based JRPG where you're getting into that. Dragon Quest is very much so that, hey, this is the JRPG of JRPGs, turn-based. It's not active turn battle. I love the different designs of the monsters in Dragon Quest. Like you have your slimes and you have your various different monsters. The world is beautiful, to be honest. It's freaking awesome. It's gorgeous, actually. I'm really excited because it seems to be doing well sales-wise, which the Dragon Quest games usually don't sell that great, other than 11, which is good. So I am looking forward to more of it. One thing I will say though is it does start off very, very slow, like slower than I remember. And another nitpick I have about it is obviously it's not going to make me play is that the combat and the gameplay is a lot slower than the original. Like it battles take a lot longer because the characters move a lot slower. That's kind of a nitpick. But so far, it's good. Dragon Quest, if you're in it, like the story is okay. Dragon Quest isn't known for their stories. The only Dragon Quest I really love story wise is like 8 and 11. Those are the only two I like. 7, it's not like great. It's like a classic, JRPG story. Oh, we got to go out and save the kingdom. Let's go do it. But it's fun. Normal classes. The chibi art style is appealing though. It adds a little bit more adventure. The only thing I don't like is it does remind me of Moana a lot. Like the characters kind of look like Moana characters, and which is funny. But yeah, I'll have a lot more to say about it next time.
You know what has a good story?
Trail.
Redfall.
Yeah, you got me there.
I didn't play Redfall. Sean did. I didn't play.
I did.
I remember Locke played the demo and he shared some screenshots from this game and I was immediately smitten by it. So I actually do want to try this game sometime. Hearing that it starts slow is just a good way for me to temper my expectations, I guess, because if usually games that start slow kind of kill it for me, but if you're telling me it picks up and just starts slow, that would help a little bit. But I've always loved the Dragon Quest art style because obviously I love Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite like IPs, let alone like shows or whatever of all time. So I definitely want to give this game a try. It's probably a little deeper in the backlog than I would like, but I've just heard nothing but good things about this game, so I really want to try it.
Yeah, this has like the of all the Dragon Quest games too, this is a little different where it's more not different, but it's more this is like kind of like piratey almost, where you're like traveling to island and doing various things on different islands. A lot of sea travel, you're traveling in a boat. It's fun, and there's a time travel aspect, which is really cool, and I love time travel. So, yeah,
nice.
All right. Okay, yeah, I got nothing there. One of these days I'll hop into Dragon Quest. Maybe I've never played one of them. I need to find a good time and a good hopping on point. So,
I mean,
maybe I'll start with 3.
It's like Final Fantasy. You can play any of them.
Maybe I'll start with 3 HD 2D remake. Who knows? All right. So what I'm playing, my first game is Yakuza 5. I finally finished this game. This was a behemoth of a game. It was meaty and girthy. Pause. 36 hours long to beat this one, which is about twice as long as your typical Yakuza game, and it definitely felt it. Probably my least favorite of the Yakuza games. That or 3, I would say. 3 and 5 are the two least favorite ones for me. But it was still pretty good. I don't know. I would give it maybe like a 70 on Midnight Critic. It was still pretty decent. This one features, of course, our main man, Kazuma Kiryu, of course. But there's also 4 other protagonists. You have his adopted daughter, Haruka. She's in there doing her idol stuff, trying to be a singer. Saejima, who was from a previous Yakuza game. Akiyama from a previous Yakuza game. And a new person, a baseball player, Tatsuya Shinada, and he was pretty cool. So you got like 4 different stories that were like all converging, and then they all come together at the end. There's this crazy Yakuza story where there's like this feud, of course, between the Tojo clan and the Omi clan for power, and there's this war brewing, and somebody's trying to take over the family, and as always, you got to stop them. You got to stop them and put down the collusioners. I don't know, Sean. What's the word? He's not here. But anyway. Yeah, it was good. I pretty much mainlined the main story on this because it's such a longer game, 36 hours. I didn't really mess around with the side content like at all. I pretty much just stuck to the main game. There's a bunch of side content. Like this had a whole freaking like hunting mini game section where like you would go out and hunt and like camp and stuff. And then there was a whole nother mini game where you were like, I don't even remember. There was all kinds of stuff that I just completely skipped. But it was a good game. It was Yakuza. There you go. My least favorite, probably, but still maybe a 70. I'm excited to get to Yakuza 6, which I believe is better. The Song of Life, it's called. And then I will be finally caught up to basically the modern times. I will be able to get to Gaiden, the man who erased his name. And then I'll be able to get to the fun stuff like 8, which is, infinite wealth. And the pirate one, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That'll be good times. Good times. Sean, what's the word I was thinking of? Collusioners? What's a group of people colluding?
Collusioners? Yeah. That's good, yeah.
Cool. There you go. All right. All right. And also, I just want to give myself... never mind. I'm not going to give myself a shout out because we're going to get to this later, actually. So, yeah, there we go. Yakuza 5. That's the first game that I played and beat. Hodge, what was your next game?
Yeah, my next game was I was looking for something quick to play before the games that will be in my what's next came out, and that is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I just wanted to. I've been obviously so hyped, or I am still so hyped for Galactic Racer, which is coming out this year, that I was like, a couple years ago, I got the 100 or 1,000 Gs or whatever on Xbox for this game. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to earn that plat. Go in. And actually, so both of these games from this month are, I got 100% on It Takes Two. I would love to plat it eventually, but, and then I got the plat on Pod Racer. It's just a super fun arcade game. I forgot it's pretty easy too. I think I got the platinum in like 4.5 hours. It's a really, really, really easy game, but I just absolutely love it. It brings me back to the N64 PS1 days of playing this game with my friends all the time and always finding those secret tunnels to drive your pod racer through to beat everyone. And yeah, it was just a wonderful throwback, and I enjoyed every moment of this game. And there's only one level that's actually pretty hard because the bots all know all the secrets. So if you miss one of the like shortcuts, you will lose. But on that, yeah, exceptional game. Absolutely love it, and I cannot wait for Galactic Racer. So that's really all I have to say about this one.
Annie.
Dude, I was laughing because the noises that some of the characters make when you crash are hysterical because obviously they're all just goober aliens, and it was such a throwback to my childhood to play this game, and absolutely adored it.
Who are like the characters you play as in this game? Just random aliens, like
some of them are, I'm sure they were probably in the lore, back when I used to own like all those books where it would literally just show you like weapons and like props or whatever of Star Wars. And I loved looking through those. So I'm sure they're all in there, but you don't unlock Sebulba until near the end of the game because obviously he's like the big bad and all that. But Anakin is right out the gate. You can play as him, and I can't remember Ben Quadraneros. He's the one guy that they show in the Galactic Racer trailer. But yeah, it's basically all the people who are in the races in Episode 1, and obviously you go to different planets and stuff. But yeah, there's not like you don't race as Qui-Gon Jinn or Obi-Wan or Darth Vader or anything like that. It's actual pod racing characters from the movie, which is actually what I love about it. Because again, you're not like Han Solo in like a makeshift Millennium Falcon pod racer. Like it's actual who was racing on Tatooine in Episode 1. So yeah, I absolutely love this game. I cannot wait for Galactic Racer.
We need a Star Wars kart racer, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one. There's got to be one out there.
Toy Story kart racer.
Use the forest to throw shells at people.
Hell yeah. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be great, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, I remember playing that back on the Nintendo 64. It was good times back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sean, back to you.
All right. Next up, I was bored, so I played through Final Fantasy 1. I decided to play it on hand. I beat it in like 8 hours. Wasn't too bad. It was really quick. 8 hours. Super fun game. I love Final Fantasy. We all know I do. Final Fantasy 1 is like yeah, I know, right? I do. Yeah. Final Fantasy 1 is like the not weird. It's like the you can definitely see it's like one of the first JRPGs that trying to like figure out what the heck's going on. It's one of those things that you need to like talk to different town members to kind of like figure out where you're going. There's like subtle hints at what you need to do, but if you really want to figure it out, you need to talk to people. There's a lot of optional stuff to do. You don't have to do it. It's fun. You get to pick like your 4 party members. You get to pick what classes they are, like what class they are. You can do like white mage, black mage, red mage, warrior, thief, monk, stuff like that, and then you can eventually upgrade them. It's a lot of fun. I really like it. The story is like very bare bone. It's like, oh, you gotta get these 4 crystals, and you gotta save the world, or it's gonna, someone's gonna destroy the world. Various monsters, you're running around the overworld. The best is when you get the airship, because then it makes travel so easy, because you just fly around the map. It's interesting too, because in this game, like, it's very different than other Final Fantasy games, whereas like the characters you choose is kind of like almost like a difficulty level. Like if you're gonna use a white mage, like good luck. If you're using 4 white mages, that's like the super hard mode. Like, oh, can you beat the game using 4 white mages? It's like, yeah, you're like super good. It's a lot of fun though. It was classic fun. I was bored, so I figured, you know what, why not play the Pixel remaster on Switch? So that's what I did. Played through Final Fantasy 1. Really brought me back to that world, and that graphic art style, what they did for the Pixel remaster is so good. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
And they have like, if you were like really bored, they have like the cheating method where you can do ultimate, you get your limit no matter what. You can do like unlimited HP, max damage every single time. Like they have all that stuff in there too. So if you want to do that, they also have some not unreleased content, but content that wasn't in the original, that they released it with the GBA port of it back in like 2003. So that's pretty cool too.
Wasn't this one released as 4 or something in America?
No, Final Fantasy
4 that was released as 1 or something.
No, so Final Fantasy 1 was released as 1 here. 4, Final Fantasy 4, which is what we call 4, was released as 2 here. 6 was released as 3 here.
Oh god!
But now we just call them the regular ones. And then when they went to the PS1, all of a sudden they were like, "Oh, Final Fantasy 7." I was like, "What the heck? Why are they calling it 7?" Then they realized, oh, there was these other games.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Good stuff. I never played the first Final Fantasy, of course. Sean, what else? You got another game?
Yeah, I'll talk about another game really quickly. I talked about it last, a couple episodes ago now. And that is Backyard Baseball 97. I'm still going for the Platinum Trophy here. I'm 1 trophy away. And oh my gosh, this freaking trophy has been killing me. So the trophy is first of all, one of the trophies was hit 250 total home runs. And that was a pain, because it was just a pain to like accumulate that. This one is to hit a home run out of Tin Can Alley, which is a ballpark, without using any power-ups. But here's the problem with this game, with the problem with this map, it's like there's like skyscrapers as like the outfield. So you have to hit it over the skyscrapers, and it's like a once in 100 chance to do this. So I've just been sitting there. I have my lineup with my 4 power hitters at the top of my lineup, and then I go through those 4, and then I just hit reset and redo it. Go through those 4, reset, and redo it. Go through those and just trying to hit home runs. So I got like Pablo Sanchez, Keisha Phillips, Amir Akbar, or Amir Khan. I don't know, one of those guys. There's like 2 different characters that I always get confused. One of those 2, and then Mikey Thomas. Trying to hit a home run with them. Every single time, I'll be like, oh, I think I did it that time. Then it hits off the top of the wall. And it's like, come on. Freaking giant skyscrapers all around here. I'm like, who would play here? So but I've been trying to get that platinum. That's the only one I have left. I've done every other freaking grind. All the other trophies I've got, but that one.
You're making you earn it.
I'm gonna eventually do it. Maybe this will be my Arkham Knight, where it takes me like 5 years to get the last trophy. Where I just randomly try, and then randomly I didn't try for 2 months, and then randomly booted up Arkham Knight. Tried the infinite. It was like the 20 continuous flow combat one. It's a ridiculous trophy. And I just randomly tried it after 2 months and freaking got it, and I freaked out. It took me 5 years between trophies to get the platinum in Arkham Knight. And that was awesome.
Nice. Okay. Good stuff, Sean. All right. The next game for me is Star Wars Outlaws. That's what I am currently playing. I am right at the end game right now. I'm at the prompt where it's like the point of no return. It's like, oh, go finish up your other stuff. That's where I'm at. So I will beat this game this weekend, I'm sure.
Nice.
So far, this game has been actually quite good. I wasn't enjoying it that much at first. This game takes a while to get used to. It takes a while to warm up to and kind of get a feel for and get your comfort zone, because you start off like it starts off kind of slow. You start off feeling kind of weak. You start off feeling like I don't know what's going on. And they just kind of put you in weird situations where you don't feel like you're equipped, and you don't know if you really care so much. That's at least how I felt. So, but as it gets going more, and once you start opening up the other planets and you start getting more capable with the combat, and you get more stealth prowess, and you get outfits that enhance your stealth and stuff, you start to become more of a badass, and it opens up with the narrative. It starts to get actually quite good. I am actually really enjoying it quite a bit. I just finished the Lando Calrissian DLC. Oh my god, I just finished the Lando Calrissian DLC, which my cat was hyped for. He really enjoyed that, and it was awesome. I'm playing this on Ubisoft Plus, their subscription service. So I paid for the subscription service for a month, so I get the game and it comes with all the DLC. So that's the way to do it right there.
Do you not have Game Pass anymore?
I do, but it doesn't come with the DLC on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to play the DLC because I heard that the DLC, and particularly the Lando, was good. And it was. The Lando DLC was awesome, man. It was like 5 or 6 missions, and it had all kinds of twists and turns, man. Like you had like a heist in there. All of a sudden, you're like sneaking onto like a casino ship, and then there was a big sabacc card tournament that you were competing in. And then there was some Imperial backstabbing, and then you're breaking into a base trying to get these plans, and it was just freaking awesome. And Lando was in there with all of his swagger, and it was great voice acting. I really like the characters and the voice acting and everything, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. But yeah, this game actually has really been a surprise for me. Early on, I was like, man, this game is pretty mid. This game's like a 6, honestly. And now I'm like, this game might be like an 8. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying it. So we'll see where it lands when I finish it. I will probably beat it this weekend, like I said. But Star Wars Outlaws, I'm going to finish the game. I got the final series of missions coming up, and then there's one more DLC, like a Pirates DLC that happens post end of the game is when you play that. Which I heard that DLC is not quite as good, but I'm still going to play it, of course. And yeah, we'll see where it ends up next month on what we're playing. So there you go, Star Wars Outlaws.
Nice. Yeah, I always heard that this one was good. Like, it was kind of overblown, the hatred on the internet, I remember, for this one. But I do like. I remember the only like legitimate criticism they had at launch was that it was pretty buggy when it launched, and obviously they've had time to fix it. So
it still crashes at once a day.
Wow.
Now only like once a day. I don't think it ever really crashes twice a day, but it's guaranteed to crash like once a day. Like I'll load up the game, and usually after a loading scene, it'll just crash to the desktop. I'm playing on PC. Maybe it won't do it on PlayStation. I don't know. But on PC, like it'll load and it'll just crash, and I have to open the game again. Luckily, it only does it about once per day, but it annoys me. I'm like, really, Ubisoft? Like, this game's been out over a year. You can't fix this shit.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
No, I was just saying I remember hearing that it was pretty good despite bugs and stuff. So it's I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying it. So
yeah, I think like I said, I think it's kind of a hard game to get into. Like I said, I think the opening is a little bit rough. But for people who do stick through it, and you want to get off the first world, don't stick around the first world doing all the side content. Do the main story on the first world, maybe do a little side content, but then get out of there, because the game opens up and gets a lot more fun. It kind of reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition in that standpoint, because that was a big criticism that a lot of people had. There was like the first land there was called the Hinterlands, and people would get lost there because there was so much to do on that map. But the game really opens up when you go elsewhere and experience it. And that's what I recommend for Star Wars Outlaws. If anyone plays that, get off to Shara, the first planet, once you're able to, because the game gets better as you expand out.
Cool.
Yeah. Hodge, Oh, you've already done your games.
I have all mine
Sean,
done. Yeah.
bring us home with the games you're playing.
All right, so we're gonna do a little Sean Mason little solo talk right here because I got a lot of games I need to talk about here. First up, I'm gonna talk about Portal. This is a game that Hodge gave me for Secret Santa. So yeah, Portal. I had never played it before. It's very interesting. It's very different. I love the different puzzle aspects. It's super fun to solve those puzzles. You kind of feel smart when you solve them. The story is wild. It's so weird with this artificial intelligence, GLaDOS, and then Chell. It's very interesting. I I have a lot of questions about the how much we actually know about the main character compared to what GLaDOS tells us about the character, because I don't know if I totally believe everything she's saying or it's saying. It's artificial intelligence. I don't want to put a gender on it. Um, but
It's a
yeah,
female voice
in
actress.
terms of gameplay wise, I think the gameplay is super fun, super smooth. The puzzles are awesome. It feels so good to play. Like, I'm shocked this game came out in 2007. Like, this does not feel like a 2007 game in terms of the way it feels, the way it looks, and like the design of the different set pieces and the different puzzles. It's really intricate. Yeah, the final scene was really bizarre too. Like, I don't know if I didn't. It might be one of those things I need to replay because it's not long. I think I need to
Yeah, it's like
replay it and
a
just
couple
kind
hours.
of pay attention a little bit more. I wasn't fully. I mean, I was paying attention, but I don't know if I was like fully paying attention. There's stuff I definitely like. If I go back and play it now, I think I'll have a better understanding of some of the stuff that was going on, just given the context of the end of the game. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I liked it. I will say I liked it. I definitely want to play the second one. Um, what do you guys remember about Portal? Like, do you have a favorite puzzle? What do you remember of the story?
I never played it.
The in terms of puzzles, I don't really have a puzzle I remember too much, other than the where she makes fun of you for killing your companion cube. But
Yeah.
no, I think I said this on an episode where Portal was brought. It might have been because it wasn't on my top. I can't remember, but um, it's a very blink and you miss it kind of
Yeah.
story where it's all context clues. Nothing is ever blatantly said to you. Like the whole meme of the cake is a lie is something you
Yeah.
could completely miss if you don't explore in the game and try and find hidden nooks and crannies. Like everything about this game, it's such smart storytelling that's what I love about this game. And the second one is even like you learn more about who Chell is and stuff in the second game, and also you learn about GLaDOS. And like this first one was a very quick indie type game, but the second one they really expand on everything. And it's but at the same time, again, it's a blink and you miss it kind of thing where if you're not really paying attention, something's going to go over your head. And yeah, the story, it's such a good, like, it's some of the best story building or like world building in a game I've ever seen, with how subtle it is, but how in depth it is. I don't want to spoil anything about it, obviously, of who anyone is or why they're doing what they're doing. But yeah, yeah, I just absolutely love this game. So I'm happy you enjoyed it. I will say Portal 2, honestly, if you look at basically any top list on the internet of best games of all time, Portal 2 is on almost all of them. It is an immaculate game, so I think you'll like that one even more. But yeah, I love Portal 2. I've been wanting to go back and replay it because I had it via the orange box. I can't remember if it's even on PlayStation anymore. I don't think it is.
I played it on Switch.
Yeah, because I want to say it's locked to the PS3 because it just obviously PS3 games are stuck where they are because of what that system was. But so I want to say it's not even on PlayStation right now. But yeah, I just absolutely love this. So yeah, Portal 2 has a 95 on Metacritic. It is
interesting.
high, well renowned. So yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah, so I think you'll love it. If you do, well, you're playing on Switch, so you're not even going for platinums or anything. I was gonna say, because if you wanted to do the co-op for Portal 2, I'd be down. But yeah, I absolutely love Portal, so I'm happy you enjoyed it. Because yeah, it like you said, it's insane that it's a 2007 game because that gameplay is so smooth. The way they use the gravity, like the physics in that game are so good that you have to use your momentum from dropping down into a portal that's way down low, and then you shoot another one, so you shoot forward out of it and stuff. Like it's incredible how well that game. And then again, Portal 2, it completely expands on it. It makes it even better. So yeah, I'm happy you enjoyed it. But yeah.
All right. I have a couple more things to talk about. Sorry, guys. All right, I will get to Kirby Air Riders. This is a game. This will be real quick. I've been playing this game over and over again for, I don't know, for a while now. I just really like it. They updated the city trial mode, so it's almost like winter theme now. It's like almost fall theme, not winter theme, but like it's like darker, and they kind of change the tree locations and everything. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I love playing the city trial mode. They have like these things where it's like instead of doing a full on city trial mode, it's like 4-on-4. So it's like you're in teams. That's really fun to do. So I'm really enjoying that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying that. I love just playing as the different characters. One of my friends actually just got the game, so I actually played with him yesterday. 2 days ago when I was watching the Bruins game, I was playing handheld mode Kirby Air Ride, and that was really fun. Overall, it's just a fun game. I really highly suggest it. This is a really, really good game. Takes everything from the first game and makes it better. I know I've talked about it many times, so I think we can go back to Midnight now. Midnight, you're up, bud.
Well,
I got one more. Oh, go ahead.
I was just say really quickly. I love obviously Kirby, so I do want to get to this eventually, but I just haven't. I don't want to spend $70 on it, but I'm excited to play it one day. But yeah.
Understandable, yeah. Yeah, I do have one more game actually I want to talk about this. I think I talked about this once briefly, but I am still playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Oh my!
This is actually a mobile game. It's the only mobile game I play. Shout out to Australian Hodge, aka Chris. We love Chris from Discord. He's the one who got me hooked on this game. He recommended it, and it's really fun. It's a hero collector game. I play it on my iPad. I tried playing it on my phone, but the phone is just too small of a screen. Even though I have like a nice phone, it has a big screen. Like I don't know, it's like a 6.8, 7-inch screen. It's just too small for the game. I don't know. But the iPad, it's a huge screen. So it's great. It's a much better experience. So I play on my iPad, if on my lunch at work. Occasionally, if I have slow time between claims or I'm waiting on a customer, I can play it on there. But a lot of times if I'm just watching YouTube or, chilling at night or whatever, I'll just play that. It's fun. You just collect the heroes, you power up the heroes, you do there's some PvP battles and stuff. And I've unlocked some new awesome characters recently. I got Darth Revan, which is awesome. I got Star Killer recently, which is super sweet. I unlocked Jedi Training Rey, which is less exciting there. But yes, really cool, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm still playing that. Just wanted to talk about that. Yeah, I've been really big into Star Wars lately, and it's Galaxy of Heroes is one of the main reasons why I'm back into Star Wars, because I'm collecting all these heroes, which has prompted me, like I said before, that I'm like watching the Clone Wars series now, and I'm in a Star Wars phase now. So thanks, Chris.
All right.
Yeah, I also have one more game I want to talk about. I play Sudoku every morning on my phone, and so I figured I should let you guys know about that.
All right.
Just kidding.
All right. Well, I have one more game to talk about. One more game, and that is Pokemon Leaf Green. Now, these were released yesterday after the Pokemon Direct, which I actually really like the Pokemon Direct, but we'll save that. We'll talk about that at some other time. Pokemon Leaf Green, Generation 3, remake of the Kanto, Pokemon Red and Blue. They added some content. What I really like about this, they confirmed that they added the Eon ticket and the I forget what the other ticket is called, but this gets you access to a couple of the legendary Pokemon that you could only get if you went to like Toys R Us back in like August of 2004. You go to Toys R Us, they give you this little Eon ticket, and you get to go and catch Deoxys. So that's pretty cool. There's some add-on content. So what I am doing for this game, because Pokemon, I've played this game millions of times. It's not my favorite Pokemon game, but what I am doing is I am doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. So that means it's like permadeath. You have level caps, so your level is capped to the gym leader's highest trainer Pokemon on the next gym. No items in battle. Battle style set to set mode. And you catch the first Pokemon you see on each route. You nickname them. So I'm having a blast so far. So far, I'm 2 badges in. I have no deaths so far. I'm rocking with Franklin, the War Turtle. So there's a War Turtle named Franklin. I have Mankey named Rocky. Well, Primeape named Rocky, based on Rocky Balboa, obviously, which is pretty fun. You didn't know that, Hodge? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know. I have Wormtail Eradicate.
There you go.
Wormamon the Beedrill, named after Digimon.
Okay.
It's like stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna have much more of an update on the Nuzlocke next time, but it has brought me to the point where I love the fact that these games are on Switch, because it just, and someone did some digging and they found out that the emulator that runs these also runs the other GBA games, so I'm assuming they're gonna eventually put those on. But Leaf Green
Silver
is great. I mean, it's fun. Just beat Misty, did the Nugget Bridge, all the shenanigans. I was pretty upset. My encounter that I really wanted an Abra and root. I forget what root it was, but I ended up getting a Bellsprout, so I caught it and then just kind of threw it in the box. Yeah, but Nuzlocks are so much fun, and hardcore Nuzlocks make it that's how you play the game. It's hardcore mode. Love it.
Yeah, I'm never going to play that way. I appreciate the fact that people do that, but I am never going to play it that way. Definitely not.
And people want a hard mode. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do say Pokemon is like RPG, baby's first RPG. Or
not if you play like this, though.
If you want to make it hard, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Oh, one thing that was really cool too. If you're shiny hunting, to reset the game, you just press all the button, the A, B, X, Y button at the same time, and it just resets. So if you're shiny hunting, like this for the starter, if you want a shiny, Bulbasaur, it's very easy to just reset it like that.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't even know that was how you get shinies. So I've never tried.
Well, no,
shinies.
it's a random encounter. It's like a random. Yeah. It's random. Yeah. It's like a 1 in 4,000 something chance. Some people will save in front of like the starters, and then they'll just reset millions of times until they get the starter.
What's funny is I possibly might have got a shiny in X and Y and didn't even know.
You probably
because I didn't know what the normal looked like. Probably didn't, but
I did see one.
Would I have known though?
Yes, you would have.
Okay.
Yeah, they look different. I do remember once someone saw like they caught some legendary Pokemon that was shiny, and they went on Reddit and they're like, "Why does my thing look weird?" And someone goes, "It's sick. You have to get rid of it." So they got rid of it.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. That's funny.
Just the trolling. Love it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right.
We ready to get to our drop section?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hodge?
Yeah, so I'm going to say drop for now. I might go back to it one day, but I just have so many other games I want to play right now that I'm going to drop it for now, and that is Final Fantasy 16. Again, I love the story. Love most of the characters, as we'll get to even later. But the gameplay for this game just isn't fun to me. I just don't find it fun. All it is tap X or square and triangle, and then occasionally hit R2 triangle square to do the power up. And there have been multiple times I was in Discord with my girlfriend because she was playing Escape from Tarkov, and I was playing this, and she just heard me getting frustrated. She goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I just got done with a 5-minute cutscene. I ran 10 feet and there's another cutscene. And then that happened 3 times in a row where literally a cutscene would happen. I'd run to the next room. A cutscene would happen. And I'm like, what? I want to play the fucking game. Stop giving me cutscenes. And so I just started getting frustrated. I'm like, I'm loving the story, but I might as well just watch a recap on YouTube at this point if I'm not actually going to play a game. And so I just I got frustrated, and then obviously some other games are coming out, so I'm just dropping it for now. Maybe I'll finish it eventually, but I was so annoyed with how little you actually play this game that I was just like, I'm done with it for now. So I have dropped Final Fantasy 16 for now, at least.
All right.
Okay.
Midnight.
Yeah.
What? You're up next.
All right, I'll go next. We can go in any order. It's not really like a set order here.
Okay.
All right, so I dropped Mario Tennis Fever. Yep, they caught me. I've talked crap about a lot of the Mario sports games, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the latest Mario Tennis game, and oh my god, this game's crap. It's so bad. They said there's a story mode. The story mode is awful. They have like different. They fake it into like, oh, you have all these different rackets. They're going to change how you play. Not really. They don't really change how you play. Oh, we have all these different characters. They don't really change how you character. And it got to the point where I was like, screw this. And I booted up the old Mario Tennis on 64 because it was freaking awesome. And then I booted up Mario Golf on 64 and played that instead. Which I was going to talk about it. I'm like, I really don't need to talk about it. God, this new Mario sports games, they've been horrendous for a while. Please, when you eventually bring back Mario Baseball, don't even bring it. Just release the GameCube version or the Wii version on Switch, and just give us that, and I will take that. Because this new one is awful, and I wasted my money on it.
It's a shame.
I hate wasting money on a game that ends up sucking.
It's like back in the day, it's like you get the game and you're like, oh crap, why did I just spend all this money on this?
Oh, it was really bad back in the day because you had very limited money and there was very limited internet. You didn't have subscription services. And then you can just play other games.
Try to convince yourself it's good. You're like, oh no, it's actually good.
Yeah, you were stuck. Like you had this game or nothing. You're like, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For me, I have dropped temporarily Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And that's because I just wasn't really feeling this game when I was trying to play it. Now, I was trying to play this a couple weeks ago when I was missing episodes of Gamesoverplastic, and I was in a pretty bad mental state at that time. And I just wasn't picking up what they were putting down. This game's a little bit older, and I don't know. I just wasn't feeling like the slow introduction to everything. Everything just feels a little bit older and more dated. I am going to go back to this game because I do want to beat it. In fact, it might be one of the games that I go back to very soon. But yeah, I did put it down temporarily. I stuck with Star Wars Outlaws instead. But yeah, so for the moment, I have put down Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. There you go.
Okay.
It's sad to hear that you hate Fire Emblem and you think
I know you hate it. And that means you can't play the new one.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what it means. You can't play the new one. Sorry.
Yep. You're in timeout. So sorry about that. But yeah, no, dude, I've had that happen so many times. I've probably even talked about it on here where it's like you play that game and you're just like really not feeling it, so you drop it, and then you go back to it one day and you're like, damn, that game was awesome. Why wasn't I feeling it? Like, and usually that is exactly what it is. You're just kind of in a shitty headspace and you're like, I just can't do this game right now. And then you come back to it later and you're like, this game's amazing. Sucks I was in that headspace before. So
yeah. I was not in a good place. Obviously, I was missing the show. So
yeah,
I'll go back and I'm sure I'll enjoy it. In fact, the story was actually starting to pick up like right when I set it down. Like there was a huge conflict that was about to pop off. So
yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
You guys want to get into some songs?
Yeah, let's do our song of the month here. This is a little segment, a song of the month from a game we've been playing. You know what? I'll go first, given that you guys have the same thing. Mine is it's a tune called XYZ from Trails Beyond the Horizon. This is the tune that plays when you're doing the hacking minigame. It's super fun. It's super catchy. I don't know if we can put the link in like the description of the show, maybe of the song. I can put it.
We'll see, but I was debating editing the songs into it. But
yeah,
the only reason why I might not do that is because
copyright.
even though, well, the copyright's one thing, but I feel like doing what me and Midnights are going to be is we would get hit very hard because Disney don't
100% copyright.
Probably, yeah.
And we don't want copyrights.
Yeah, but
even though we don't make money, it's still bad.
Yeah, it's called XYZ. It's a good tune. It makes the hacking game a lot more fun. But yeah, XYZ.
All right. Named after the best Pokemon game, X and Y.
Well, I mean, no.
And Z.
They never made Z. That was in the plans, but they never made it.
Yeah. Because X and Y was perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's
kidding.
it.
Yeah, it did.
Great
it didn't need it.
Oh, yeah. Great post game.
And Hodge, you and I were the same, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
We've both been rocking out to what?
Some Star Wars music, because obviously I've been playing Episode 1 Racer, and that they just put the Star Wars Episode 1 soundtrack in it. So you're racing with Duel of the Fates playing, which is the Darth Maul fighting theme. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, it's just I've been jamming out to some Star Wars because I actually, as a kid, obviously I'm a huge fucking nerd. So as a kid, I had this 4 CD set of John Williams just albums, and it's literally just everything. I think it was even called like 50 years of John Williams or something. So it had everything on it, and of course it had a bunch of Star Wars music on it. And so I've always been a huge John Williams fan, and so hearing the actual just John Williams themes while doing pod racing is phenomenal, and I love listening to that music, and I still listen to it here and there because I'm a giant nerd. So obviously though, the Outlaws music, is it John Williams themes or is it kind of like its own Star Wars
John Williams
soundtrack?
It sounds like John Williams music. I don't know. I haven't got to the credits or anything. I don't know if it's actually him, but it sounds very true to it's Star Wars music, basically. Okay. It's that orchestra music. It sounds very true to that universe. Did you guys know? I'm sure you guys probably almost certainly knew this, but John Williams actually did the score for the first 3 Harry Potter movies too.
Yes, and he did Home Alone.
Did he really?
Yes, he did Home Alone.
That's so random.
Yes, awesome. It's very random.
Alone, Indiana Jones, Jaws.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah.
He's done every.
He's a goat.
Yeah, he's done all, like, I love Hans Zimmer. People talk about him all the time. And obviously Howard Shore did Lord of the Rings, but John Williams is the goat. He's done like every amazing soundtrack out there. So
yeah, John Williams.
Yeah, but no, yeah, like the fact that he created Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and he created the Harry Potter theme that is still replicated by other composers today, because that is the perfect soundtrack. Yeah, John Williams is the GOAT for sure.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying some Star Wars music and Outlaws as well. It comes in big cinematic moments, like where there's a big fight happening, or maybe you're shimmying along a cliff trying to make your escape while there's like a big shootout happening above you, like with ships flying by. It's pretty cool. It's good. Star Wars music, you can't go wrong. So there you go. That's the songs.
For sure.
How about the characters?
All right, let's get to our character of the month. So this is just like a little character we want to give a shout out to. We don't have to go into a ton of detail, but just a little character we want to give a shout out to. So, Hodge, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out, even though, again, like I said, I dropped the game, Sid from Final Fantasy 16 was so awesome. I loved his character. He's part of the reason why I kind of want to go back and finish it one day. But again, as I said, in our What's Next, there's some games that came out that I want to play instead. So I'm dropping it for now. But yeah, Sid was such an awesome character. I love the voice actor. His voice is just, it's so good. So yeah, I wanted to shout out Sid as my character of the month.
All right. He was an awesome character in 16. Definitely great voice actor, great character. Yeah. Good choice. I can go second. We can mix up the order like you said, Sean.
Okay.
My character is actually, surprisingly, because she got some hate. She got hate. People didn't like her hair. People don't like that there's a female lead sometimes. But Kay Vess. Actually, Kay Vess is a pretty awesome character in Star Wars Outlaw. Now, again, at first, it takes a bit to warm up to her, but she's actually well written. She's witty. She's funny. She's kind of a badass, but she's not like she's flawed. You know what I mean? She doesn't know everything. A lot of times she'll ask a question because she doesn't know, and then like they'll point it out, like the answer's obvious, and she's like, "Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I knew that." You know, and it's just kind of funny. But yeah, no, she's cool. There's powerful moments with her little adorable pet, Nyx, little adorable alien dog creature thing. You know, there's some powerful moments where, you know, he's in peril and stuff, and like, you know, she really loves him and stuff. It's pretty cool. She's awesome. I really like her. Kay Vess is my character of the month.
Nice. Yeah, I remember not having a problem with none of the complaints I ever heard about that character were like the character itself. It was that the actress who plays her is like objectively attractive, and they made her look like just ugly in the game for some reason. Like for some reason devs just do that where they uglify these characters because the actress who plays her is beautiful. So I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh wow, she's hot.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. So they just kind of uglified the character for really no reason. Like, why?
Actually, her face looks similar to Kay Vess's face.
It's similar, but it's not. They definitely. It's. I mean, it's also she's got that 1970s haircut because that's what was the haircuts in Star Wars. But yeah, they made her look a little less attractive in the game. So
she does a good job on the voice acting. I'll give her that.
That's
for
good.
Sure.
Nice. And then Sean.
All right. I have Aaron Way from Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. He's an awesome character. He's like a 21-year-old. He likes to go to clubs, likes to gamble. He's very much a ladies' man, but he also has like no filter. He'll say whatever is on his mind. So be like, "What the heck is going on right now? What do you mean? What are you talking about?" And he takes everything very personal. So he gets very like when something bad happens to someone he loves, he kind of acts on emotion. Like he's very emotional. So he'll do things without thinking. And that oftentimes can get him into trouble, but he's super powerful in combat too. So I love using him in combat. Overall, he's a great character. I really like him. I think I talked about how this game, there were so many characters. They had a hard time like kind of dragging out, making it like, okay, like really going in depth with the characters, but Aaron Way is not one of those characters. They did go in depth a lot with his character, so I was really excited about that. So Aaron Way, he's great.
Nice.
I thought you were going to pick your Pokemon. What was his name?
Franklin the Word Turtle.
Franklin the Word Turtle.
Yeah.
Franklin.
You guys get what I named it Franklin, right? You guys understand why? Right?
Yeah,
I know.
Okay. Turtle, yes.
Franklin. I've seen the memes of Franklin. It seems like a Chad.
I like. You've never seen? Oh no, you're old.
I'm too old.
Oh, did you like Franklin?
No, I'm 60.
It was not really high up in the. I knew of Franklin. I read some of the books or whatever, but it was not one that I was like.
Ooh, I was a big Franklin kid.
Super into.
Like, guys, you know that I like Turtles kid? That was me.
I like Turtles.
I like the Ninja Turtles.
I like Turtles.
I like Turtles. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
All right, guys. So this is going to be a little thing, but what's next? What do we have planned? Again, you're not locked in. Now, Midnight, because you dropped Fire Emblem again, you can no longer play any Fire Emblem game ever again. So you can never have a Fire Emblem game in this part of the game. So, yeah. All right, so what's next for you, Hodge?
I am going to go firstly with Resident Evil Requiem. I was actually going to start it last night, and I was looking forward to it all day while I was at work. But then, of course, I get near the end of my day, I get a text from my buddy saying we're going out to dinner for my buddy Kevin, or my cousin Kevin. We're going out for his birthday tonight. I'm like, fuck. I was so looking forward to just going home and playing Resident Evil all night. So, but obviously we had fun. We went out for drinks and, had a good old grand time, but I was unable to start it last night. So I'm going to try and play it for a little bit today before I meet up with my girlfriend. And otherwise I'll be playing it starting tomorrow night, Sunday night. So yesterday for the listeners, I will be getting to it finally, but I'm so looking forward to it. I know a couple of our friends have already beaten it. They say it's only like an 8-hour playthrough.
My dad beat it. He beat it.
Which is absolutely perfect for me. I love that their RE games are always sub 10 hours, except for Village. I think was a little longer, but or no, actually it's probably about 8. also. But anyway, yeah, I absolutely am looking forward to this. A lot of people are saying it's the best Resident Evil game yet, which it's going to be difficult to beat too, but I'm looking forward to it, hopefully beating that challenge. Australian Hodge, our friend Chris, said that I'm going to love the gray sections. Apparently the horror aspect of it is so good, so I am so looking forward to this game. Hopefully by next what we've been playing, I will have beaten it. I'm sure it's not gonna take me a month to beat this game, but I am so looking forward to playing this game. It looks so good. So
yeah,
Resident Evil,
nice.
Yeah. Are we going just one at a time again? So Sean, you're up next.
Yeah. No, you can go through all your games. Yeah, you just go through all of them. We'll go. Okay. We'll do it like that.
And then the other one, which I also bought, I actually pre-ordered it, so now I just have it. Is Pokemon Fire Red.
Woo!
As people know, Pokemon Yellow is on my top 10 games of all time. I absolutely adore that game. Obviously, I played Red before Yellow came out as a kid. I've always been a Fire Pokemon starter kind of guy, so that's why I'm going Fire Red over Leaf Green. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. I never played this version. I didn't even know this version existed because legitimately after Pokemon Silver, I completely fell off Pokemon like just entirely until I got a 3DS and decided to come back to Ultra Moon. But yeah, I like that game. But Fire Red, I'm very much looking forward to playing this game. Kanto is my favorite, obviously, of the gens. That's just the one I grew up with. So I'm very much looking forward to, and I know this will be better than Let's Go Pikachu, which is the other Switch Return to Johto or Kanto. So,
yeah. Hodge, if you like Ultra Moon, I think you'd like any of the pre-Switch games, to be honest.
I'm sure I would. I just never got around to them, and I know, because I know, what was it, like X and Y is on DS, not 3DS.
No, 3DS.
Right?
X and Y is the first 3DS one.
Oh, that's the 3DS one? Okay, then maybe I can get to that, because I still do have
you should play the Gen 4 games. I'm telling you, Gen 4 and 5.
I still got my 3DS.
So you should playing Black.
Yeah, play X and Y.
No, play Black / don't play Heart Gold Soul Silver. You'll fucking love it. Oh, freaking love that.
I had a rare Sean Mason swear. It never happens.
Nice.
Love it.
We are corrupting him slowly.
But no, I didn't know Soul Silver was on 3DS.
No, it's a DS game. DS game.
I thought DS games didn't play on 3DS.
Yes, they do.
Oh, someone told me they don't, so I never bothered.
You missed out on all these great DS games.
I didn't know that. Seriously, I remember someone told me saying DS games are not compatible with 3DS. Why did they lie to me?
You will love that game. You will absolutely love that game.
All right, all right, now that I know that that you can play DS games on 3DS, I will 1000% play it. Because straight up, someone told me that they weren't compatible. I don't know why they lied to me about
DS games.
I missed out on so many DS games because I thought I literally couldn't play them. God damn it! All right, well now I got a new era of games that I could get to play. Finally,
you just unlocked a whole new world.
Yeah, what the hell? All right, well. All right, well that'll be hopefully in my what's next for later on in this year, because yeah, I love Silver and Yellow they're pretty much tied for like my favorite Pokemon game.
Soul Silver it's my second favorite, but it's pretty ridiculous. It could easily be my favorite.
Nice. All right. Well, I just still can't believe
I remember when Soul Silver came out. It was April 2010. I was in 8th grade, and I remember going to Walmart, getting Soul Silver, playing. My sister got Heart Gold, playing the crap out of it, like absolutely playing the crap out of it. And then like 2 weeks later, we each went back to Walmart. My sister had her license. We each went back to Walmart and we bought the opposite version. So I bought Heart Gold, she bought Soul Silver, just to be able to replay them again. Even though we could have but we wanted to keep our. Oh my god, so good. And it came with a Pokewalker. That thing was awesome. I used to put that in my pocket during track practice and when I was in high school, and run around with it, Pokemon in my pocket.
There you go.
Grinding out rare candies. All right. So next up for me, obviously I'm going to finish Dragon Quest VII this month. I'm going to play Brigadine, The Legend of Forcena. This is the that PS1 Brigadine game, because remember Brigadine Abyss, that game that's coming out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the PS1 game that I spent like $100 on, that I'm going to crank out the old PS2. I've decided I'm cranking out the old fat PS2 that was purchased on the launch day of the PS2 from my dad. I'm gonna crank that out, and maybe it will explode when I put it in. Maybe it will explode. Who knows?
Sean's gonna crank it out, and maybe it'll explode. Nice.
All right.
Might have a second insurance claim soon.
Yep, my whole house will be destroyed. Yeah. All right. Then I'm gonna continue my Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green, and then to continue on to that, and once I do that, I'm gonna go right to Soul Silver and do my Nuzlocke in Soul Silver.
Nice.
I cannot wait for that because I have not played Soul Silver. I played the crap out of these games, but I have not probably played Soul Silver in probably 4 or 5 years.
Now that you've unlocked that, I might actually get to that. Oh, after obviously I want to play these other ones, but I might have to make that higher up on the priority list if that's the thing I can do.
We will be doing Pokemon episodes too. Obviously these guys are welcome to come on when they can, but obviously some of them cannot. So I will be, if you are interested, let me know. Pokemon Pokopia comes out this Friday. For you listening to this Monday, it comes out this Friday. So I'm pretty excited. Pokemon Pokopia. And then Hodge, the game that I know is going to be a 70, but I will still play it, and that is 7 Deadly Sins Origins. That comes out in the middle of March, so I'll be playing that as well. So that's what's coming up for me. No Resident Evil from this guy. A lot of Japanese game. Actually, every game on here is a Japanese game. So, yeah.
Well, so is Resident Evil.
That is true. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every game is Japanese.
We're going all Western.
Dude, I heard in Japan. I heard in Japan the PS8's already out.
Oh wow!
You used to do that. Did you guys used to do that when you were Midnight? Maybe not, but when we were kids, we used to do this. We'd be like, "Dude, I heard like the PS4 was already out in Japan." It'd be like the PS2 just came out here.
People would lie, be like, "Dude, I've already played the next PlayStation." My uncle, he went to Japan and got me the next PlayStation.
Sidebar, real quick. When I was a little kid, we were at my aunt's house. We're jumping on a trampoline. This kid came over my cousin's house, and he's like, "Guys, this is like right when the GameCube came out." It was right after the Nintendo Wii was announced, but it's called the Revolution. He's like, "Guys, there's this new Nintendo system coming out." And I already knew they announced the Revolution. And he goes, "It's called the Nintendo Power Pyramid." And on one side, you can put N64 cartridges in. On another side, you can put GameCube discs in. On another side, Super Nintendo. And then on the other side, NES. And he's like, "It's super cool." And I'm like, "You're lying." And he's like, "No, I'm not." And he was like, I'm like, "Dude, I know, like, I'm not an idiot." It was so funny. Yeah, Nintendo Power Pyramid.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid, this kid convinced me that this is obviously I was a kid in the 90s, so this is peak Pokemon, and this kid convinced me that there was a Pokemon park you could go to where they had actual robotic Pokemon running around, and if you caught them, they would shrink down and go into your Pokeball and take home. And I was like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And my parents were like, "No, that doesn't exist."
There's a Pokemon amusement park that just came out. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, the one in Japan. I would love.
Yeah, it looks like crap.
Love to go.
It looks like crap.
It looks like crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd still go. It's freaking. It's Canton.
Yeah, I know. I would go too. You know, I'd go.
Yeah, I would 1,000% go. But yeah. Midnight. What Japanese slop are you playing?
So I will be joining you, Hodge. I will also be playing Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil 9. Shout out to GJ for randomly gifting it to me, so I guess I'll take him up on that. So I'll be playing it on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I don't know if you saw this, but I saw this recently. Resident Evil Requiem features their new PSSR 2 PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution 2. It's the first game that features it, and it is beautiful. It looks insanely gorgeous. One of the best looking games on the PS5 Pro. So that's something to look forward to for us, Hodge.
Yeah, I've heard that the Pro Enhanced Edition was awesome, so I'm so looking forward to seeing how it looks because I love the games that actually have the Pro enhancements. Like there's some where it's like it unlocks the frame rate and that's basically it, but I'm so looking forward to seeing what this game looks like on that PS5 Pro. That and the OLED baby. Oh, OLED PS5 Pro combo. Beautiful.
Oh yeah. They've apparently upgraded their PSSR to now a second version that's their AI upscaler. Like it takes like a 1080p image and upscales it to 4K basically, so that you can get ray tracing and just like absolute max graphics. And it looks really good. So
that's awesome.
And while I'm playing Resident Evil 9, I'm gonna want something a little bit more casual to play on the side because I may not always be in the mood to be jump scared and spooks. I might want something a little bit more friendly. I might want some RPGs on the side. So let's see here. So I think I might play Fire Emblem as well too. Sean, I don't care what you said about I can't play Fire Emblem.
No, you're not allowed. You're not.
Yeah,
allowed
so I'm gonna play Fire Emblem probably on the side. So yeah, that's what's next for me.
Alrighty. Before we get into that next thing here, let me. I already know I gave you guys permission, but that's the Google Doc that has all the scores and shit. So
yeah.
So yeah, do we want to? So we're gonna hop into that. Do just basically our open critic update on our fantasy. We're 2 months in already, which is crazy that we're already 2 months into this year. That's almost, well, it'll be March when you're hearing this episode because it's the last day of February right now. So, so as of right now, I guess I can just say it right now. Right now, Sean is in first place with his one game release at an 85.
Dude, Midnight already has a ton of games released.
Yeah, Midnight already has 5 games out. He's got 4 games. Sorry, I don't know why I have No Rest for the Wicked has a score.
Well, Colin's actually in the lead. He's ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked is not out, so I don't know why I gave you a score there. But you are in second place with 83.5 with Dragon Quest at 84, Resident Evil at 88, Trails Beyond the Horizon at 83, and Arknights is sadly at a 79 there for you. But that's not as bad as me, who has 1 game out, which is Yakuza, which got me a crappy 74. So, oof. I'm not off to a good start there.
You should have consulted with me about that one. Yakuza 3 was my least favorite Yakuza before this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember that 2 did well, so I was like, oh, maybe 3 really well.
2 was a much better game.
Looking back at my list, I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. Hodge, that 74 is going to be tough to come back from.
I know
but not impossible.
Yeah, because we don't do the sacred rules. They do low score gets removed. We do not do that, so that is locked in for me.
We have 3 games. We have 3 safeties in case 3 games get delayed.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
So I am locked in with the 74, and that is bad. So,
watch. You know what's gonna happen, Hodge? Pokemon Pokopia is gonna get a 99, but you're not gonna be able to use it.
Yeah, all 10 of my games are gonna come out, so I won't be able to. Use.
I have to.
That's gonna happen. One of our safety games is gonna get a freaking 95, 96, and we're not gonna be able to use it.
I have to self-report. Unfortunately, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is at an 83 on OpenCritic.
Oh, is it?
I looked earlier, and I just double checked.
Did you already change it?
Yeah, I updated it.
You're still in second place.
Yeah.
So.
Docked myself a point.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess. So GTA 6 is getting the 100. Control is going to get a 92. Adventures of Elliot's going to get an 81. Lego Batman's going to get an 80. It's going to get a flat 80. Tomb Raider is going to get a 75. That's going to be bad. Scott Pilgrim's going to get, I don't know, like an 80. Mina the Hollower is going to get a 95. Wolverine's going to get an 89. Lifted's going to get a 100. There we go.
Forza's going to be a 96. Halo's going to be a 91. Fire Emblem's going to be a 91. I don't know about the other ones.
Super Meat Boy, I could see being the low 80s.
I can also see that getting delayed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, then you'd have to hope that Star Sand Island or Chrono Odyssey is good, because Clockwork is sure shit ain't coming out this year.
How you feeling about that Pragmata pick, Hodge?
Not great. Well, I mean, though, then again, I think I'm in the minority of people who didn't like it. I know a lot of people said they enjoyed the
Oh my god, I totally forgot that's coming out this month. Oh crap, that's going to be on my playlist too.
Yeah.
You got a lot of games to play.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what I do. Dude, I'm not coaching right now. I got a couple weeks off, so.
Yeah.
I also just had.
Congrats on winning.
I know Pragmata's in April, not March.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, it's April. So So I don't know. I could see Pragmata. I have a feeling it'll be low 80s because I think a lot of people are liking it. I wasn't a fan though, so who knows?
But I'll be very curious to see what Crimson Desert does.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to me for correctly picking that Resident Evil Requiem would get an 88. I said that. I said 88,
that's like me
and it
picking
got
GTA
88.
6.
Well, we'll see if it gets 100. Like
It's
you
getting
said.
100. No, it'll get. Like
I don't see a world where it's below 94.
No game's ever going to get a 100 because someone's going to be like, "Oh, I'm not giving it a 100 because this game didn't get a 100. This game can't get a 100."
Yeah,
it's the whole like Hall of Fame. Well, this guy wasn't unanimous, so this guy can't be unanimous, so I'm not going to vote for him. It's like, shut up.
Speaking
the
idiots who didn't put Belichick. Well, we don't need to get into it. It's crazy that Belichick didn't get in.
Dude,
insane.
Like 2 months.
Haters. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Congrats on winning, Sean.
Well, I'm not winning yet. I'm in the lead. You never know. I could get zeros.
I don't know. Your lineup looks strong.
Yeah,
but, we'll see. Yeah.
After seeing Yakuza fail, I looked at my list. I'm like, I'm gonna lose. Get in third place. I think
you never know, man.
Who knows? But
Blood of Dawn Walker, you got some really risky ones, but if they hit,
yeah, we'll see. We will see.
We'll see. All right. Well,
all right, guys. That's the wrap up here. So, with all that said, we can go around the horn and give our final thoughts here for episode number 56. Sean, what is your final thoughts here?
I like this format. Guys, if you have any suggestions for the format, you want to add something, you want to change something, let us know in the comments. DM me, DM Hodge, DM Midnight. Honestly, just tell us. We're open to a lot of things. Obviously, some things will change, but I really like this whole idea of we do the write-ins here. We can do what we've been playing. Kind of just a nice monthly update. I like that.
Absolutely. My final thoughts, as always, just thank you guys so much for the support. Stay awesome. Stay great. Hodge, final thoughts?
Yeah, I was going to say, I like that we're doing this kind of monthly, like, we'll save it for next week, but we got to keep, we need your platinum count every month there, Sean.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that next time, yeah.
We gotta see where you're at if you're gonna hit that 40 or whatever it was.
Well, I'm gonna get a lot in the summer. The summer's prime gaming for me. But yeah, the reason why I played so much this past week is I had one school vacation week, I had the bereavement, and I had freaking
snow day.
So I had a lot of time on my hands. And
man, I wish I had that time off.
And I really couldn't leave my house.
Unfortunately, you had power. Thank God.
Oh my God, that was one good thing I will say. Not a lot of power losses, other than the Cape Cod. The entire Cape lost power in Massachusetts. The entire Cape lost power. It was ridiculous. But around me, no, not a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, that has been Games Over Plastic, episode 56. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Hope you guys all have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Never cash out. Always ride it home.